John, you've always been fairly well known for having a particular attitude towards the house guy when you walk into a new venue. Can you explain a bit about how you get on with people?
Yeah, I think it's really important to walk into a venue with a good attitude and try and strike up a working rapport with the house engineer straight away. You've got to kind of treat it a bit like walking into someone's living room. You know, you've got to treat the venue with respect. There's no point going in and saying, I don't like your sofa, I think your telly's rubbish, you should have gone for the 42-inch LED screen. And, people very much do the same thing when they walk into a venue, looking around going, I don't like that desk, what are you going to do about the speakers? I don't really like them. Have you got any better ones? Because a lot of, this is the desk they've got in the venue. These are the speakers they've got in the venue. These are what you're going to have to use. They're not going to kind of go, oh, look what we've got in the cupboard, an entirely different thing for you. They're not going to change it. This is what you've got. So you've got to work with it straight away. And you're better off going in with a really good, solid attitude and being friendly, straight up, phoning up in advance, finding out the name of the engineer, getting in contact with them straight away, advancing your show properly, sending them your rider, sending them your channel list and your stage plan, getting a contact name, and actually walking in and saying hi. And this venue, walking and going, hi, Adam, really nice to meet you. You've got all the stuff from me before. Let's get to work. And going for that kind of, making a connection with the guy straight away, because you're going to be working with them all day. They can make your life a misery. They can make your life a lot more of a misery than you're going to make their life a misery. They've got a little cubbyhole you can go and hide in and just ignore you for the day if you want. If you're going to come in copying an attitude with someone, that's what I do. I'd go and sit in my nice warm room. Wouldn't be standing out here helping me try and fix things. So you've got to go in with a good attitude, and it's really important to establish this straight away. And
the importance of tea in all of this
yes,
cannot be underestimated.
My life revolves around tea, drinking tea. I like tea. In fact, it's about time someone put the kettle on now. But I toured with a great lighting guy who instigated the cream tea on certain days. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he'd go out and he'd make cream tea with scones and everything. And, people remember that kind of stuff. And it's just going in and making a nice workplace. It's as much as anything you can do to smooth over the day and build a working relationship with people. It just really helps, and you get people on your side, and you get them to go that extra mile for you. Then, especially when you need it, when something does go wrong, they're willing to help you fix it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, can I just step in there and for the layman, if you like, what exactly would a house engineer be? What would you be relying on them to do in any particular situation outside of what you're expected to do as an engineer for a band?
As an engineer, I walk in here, the desk to a certain extent is set up, the racks are set up, but, I still need a hand finding the cables around the back of the desk. I still need to be getting in, plugging all these cables. Is it all labelled up? It's a lot faster for me to get the house engineer to be plugging stuff up for me than me trying to go around in the back of the desk. Going to find the mic stands, where do you keep your mic stands, where are your mic box, and helping me sort stuff out. And to be honest, taking a lot of the workload off me so that I don't have to be doing everything, so I can concentrate on the things looking after the band, which is my primary consideration, is getting a good sound for the band. And the more I can get the house guy to do and help me, the better, and the smoother the day goes. And if you get a guy who's working hard on your behalf, it takes so much pressure off you as an engineer as well, because it means you can concentrate on fiddling about at the desk, and listening to things. The more time you've got, the better. There's never enough time. We could load in 8 o'clock in the morning, and we could still be, struggling to be ready for doors some days. Some days, it can all go smoothly. And if you've got a house guy working on your side, that whole process becomes speeded up and more pleasant.